Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing well. So I wanted to revise my review a bit because I learned some new things and I also forgot to mention a few things. And obviously the video looks a lot better. So yeah, I just wanted to revise the review. So hope you guys enjoy it, and hopefully it helps you out. And yeah, we'll get right into it. So TT games have outdone themselves. LEGO games on Vita have always been inferior to their console versions, but after LEGO Batman 3 and LEGO Jurassic World, they kept getting closer, and never quite there though. In my opinion though, until now. I won't wait until the end of the review to tell you my opinion. If you're a fan of LEGO games, this is definitely the one to get in my opinion. If you're not a fan, however, this game probably won't win you over. You're still running around collecting studs and doing challenges and getting bricks and all that. It's more of what you love, but this time it's a huge open world filled with more things to see and do. Alright, let's get more in depth. So presentation and graphics are up first. I'm really impressed they were able to cram this huge open world into this game at all, let alone at the level of detail present. The colors are vibrant and sharp, the frame rate is rock solid at 30 frames per second, even with all that is going on. The way the game and especially the graphics are presented make this feel closer to the console version more than ever, with the only issues being a shorter draw distance and some lower res textures and some pop-in, but nothing game breaking, as well as a finicky camera that feels a little bit too close. There are tons of animations to give each character personality, and funny one-liners during gameplay. I love Iron Man's idle animation where he does the robot. Anytime now. Oh, really? Okay. Well, anyway, he does the robot, and everybody has their own unique animations, and it gives a lot to the game, a lot to their personality. So I guess we'll talk about controllers next. The controls are very responsive, whether you're kicking, punching, running around, until you start flying. The game stumbles a bit in this area. It's overly sensitive and hard to keep on the desired path. I've avoided some race challenges because of it. It takes some getting used to, but it's not unplayable. Now, I just want to show you really quick the Hulk. So Hulk has a special super jump, if you would do it. So Hulk has a special super jump, and if you hold the X button, it charges the jump, and then he does a super jump. You unlock it midway through the game. It's insanely fun to jump as high as a skyscraper, but it's sometimes hard to gauge where you're gonna land. The vehicle controls are arcadey, but they're responsive. I don't think Hulk can ride a bike. That would be hilarious if he could, though. For those that are wondering, I'm playing this on my PlayStation Vita TV, and it's a little bit hard to do the touch controls. But, so here's Tony Stark's car, just for an example. The controls are really responsive. I suck at driving, though. And that's a dead end. But yeah, I mean, if you played Grand Theft Auto or something, then you pretty much know what to expect. They're simple, they get you around, but to be honest, I don't use vehicles all that much because I mostly fly around. But yeah, they're responsive. So speaking of the touch controls, if I can just get it working. There are multiple ways you could touch the screen. If you click on the car or helicopter icon, you'll bring up the the car select screen. These are all the cars that you've unlocked throughout the game. And if you end up touching the map, it'll bring up the map full screen, so you can see all the challenges and the streets. And if you tap the Earth icon, it'll bring up the level select menu where you can go and collect more bricks or just replay a level you enjoyed. Then there are basic options like touching menu selections, etc. Also, you can move your character by swiping the screen, but I wouldn't recommend it as it's very touchy. So, next let's talk about sound. This is one of the categories that I forgot last time. So let's switch to a different character here. Let's run around with Nova for a bit. So the soundtrack uses songs from the Marvel movies and is used to great effect. They all get you in the right mood to want to save the world. Voices are acceptable. If you played the recent Lego Jurassic World game, it's pretty much the same thing here. Voices ripped straight out of the movie is both good and bad. For the most part, the voices fit in, but sometimes it sounds closer to a bootleg cam movie than a video game due to both the source as well as the compression. Still, the amount of voice in the game makes up for it. The ambient noise from pedestrians in Manhattan are extremely annoying when they start screaming. Now let's talk about the gameplay. So, the game is a ton of fun. Whether you're storming a runway train or escaping from an angry Hulk, there's always something to do. The game's main levels span through Avengers 1 and 2, and each level has something else to do. Let me jump right into a level real quick just to show you what I'm talking about. Let's do Hydra Train. There's tons of challenges to do. I've done them all in this level, thank God.
We only got about a 10-second window. You missed that window, we're bugged on a windshield.
So, like I said, the main levels span through Avengers 1 and 2, and each level has something else to do. Once you complete a level, you can go back to it in free play, which is what I'm doing right now. The levels are not the same as the console version, but hit on the same beats more or less. There are actually some awesome levels that are in the VITA version, not in the console version. Whoops. So anyway, let's get back into the open world and talk about that for a little bit. So as for the open world aspect, there are, as far as I know, only two hubs, the helicarrier and the much bigger Manhattan. In the open world, there are multiple ways to keep busy, whether it's hitting bullseyes scattered around, doing some races or smash challenges, or just character hunting, among many other things in the game. It will keep you busy for hours, if not days, especially for completionists like me. The character roster is a bit of an issue with me, though. The roster of Marvel superheroes I thought was much better. There's a lot of lesser known characters, and they went a bit overboard with variants. There's a bunch of different Hydra agents, a bunch of different SHIELD agents, and I thought they could have added a little bit more variety. And to be fair though, I don't know many of these characters, so they could be awesome, I just don't know them very well. So in closing, overall, I would definitely recommend this game. Despite the twitchy flying controls, the short distance, and weak character roster, the positives outweigh the negatives, and I would recommend this game highly. I've not been able to put it down. I hope this review was helpful, and leave a like and maybe subscribe. And in case you were wondering, yes, I was reading from a script. I wrote it last night. I tried to make it a little bit more professional because in my last videos I kept forgetting what I was saying, and I wanted to make this review the last one because this is the third time I've done it. And I'm also going to delete the other one, which I thanked everybody in, so I'll do it here. I just wanted to thank everybody that has subscribed. I'm almost at 200. I can't believe it. I was only at under 100 just a couple days ago, and I just can't believe I'm almost at 200. I think I'm at 198 right now, 2 away from 200, and hopefully it keeps growing. I'm going to make this channel the best I could possibly make it. As soon as I am able to afford it, I will buy the Elgato and the HDMI splitter so I can get direct feed gameplay. But hopefully for now the PlayStation TV is a lot better than me holding the camera steady. And yeah guys, I just really wanted to say I appreciate every one of you guys, and I try to comment as much as I can, and I will try to keep it up. Also, one other thing, I will try to get my videos out as quick as possible, but I do work a 12-hour shift every day, so sometimes I might not be able to, but I won't go a few days without posting a video, I promise. Just have patience with me, and I will try to get as many videos as possible. And also, I have PS4, PC, and Vita, not just the Vita. So if you guys want to see gameplay from other PS4 games or PC games, please let me know. I'm trying to download some Vita games right now, but the Vita is having crazy issues with battery drain, and I can't access the store, so I'm stuck with what I have right now. So yeah, look forward in the future. I'm going to be doing a walkthrough for this game, and I don't know how long that'll take me, but I'll definitely do it because it'll probably be one of the only ones on the internet. And yeah guys, before I make this video too long, I'm going to cut it off here, and I hope you enjoyed the review, and I'm going to try to do more reviews in the future, and I will see you in the next video. Take care guys.